Thank you very much for being so patient, okay? I'm sure that the remaining audience should be the people who are really interested in social sciences and about education. Thank you very much. Okay, so you must join our program then. Okay, thank you very much. Now, to start with, I need to introduce myself. I'm the program coordinator of this Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Social Sciences. Sometimes we just call it BEd and BSoc Science, okay? Now for this program, we have two program coordinators because we work closely together between two faculties. So you can see that one is me, and then the other is Dr. Eric Choi, who is the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, okay? Now to begin with, okay, I just spent a little time very quickly to go through some of the basic information of this program because I would like to spend more time for my two lovely students to come to share with you their experiences in studying this program, okay? Now these are some of the basic information, okay? And some of them has just been repeated by some of my colleagues. Now as the other three double degree programs, this is also a joint faculty program. So we collaborate with the Faculty of Social Sciences, and it is also just like the other three double degree programs. It's a 5-year teacher education program with no exit point. That means you must finish 5 years before you can get the 2 degrees, okay? Now, why is it so good to have the double degree? Why not just study a single degree and then you join another program that is the postgraduate diploma in education, that is the PGDE. That requires you to study 5 years, but why not? Okay, why studying the double degree? Now I would tell you that every year, because I'm also the coordinator of the PGDE Liberal Studies program, I would like to tell you that every year we receive more than 240 or sometimes more than 250 applicants to compete just for 12 vacancies for the PGDE Liberal Studies program. And you can see that it is really competitive. You're not only competing with the people who graduate from Hong Kong U, but from other institutions. This is why every year we receive a lot of applicants waiting for our reply, okay? And if you take this program, the advantage is that it's just like a through train, okay? You don't need to compete again with other institutions in order to become a liberal studies teacher. Now, this is a very, this is the advantage of this program, so think about it, okay? Now, after studying for 5 years, at the end, you will be awarded 2 degrees on graduation, okay? And then your qualification is equivalent to those who study a single degree and then study the postgraduate diploma in education. I will also tell you that every year, the applicants applying for the PGDE, some of them, they even got a PhD degree. So you can see how competitive. But if you join this program, okay, once you enter to this program and then you finish this program, you will get this qualification. Okay? Now you will be qualified to be a teacher of liberal studies, not only about liberal studies, but also humanities-related subjects. For example, geography, life education, and also social studies in a secondary school. If you like to teach the young children, you can also join the primary school teaching general studies. Okay? Now, if you don't want to be a teacher, there are a lot of careers that you can choose. For example, you can become the education officer of the NGOs in Hong Kong. You can also enter to the government sectors. We also have students doing their internship in the EDB, okay? Particularly in liberal studies, okay? And then you can also join the publisher to do some publishing of the curriculum. So there are a lot of choices that you can think about, okay, after studying this program. Now, very quickly about the curriculum structure. Now, this one is the same as the other 3 double degree programs. So you need to fulfill the 120 credits in professional core courses offered by our faculty. Okay? Now, you need to study all these courses. And if you still remember the first talk that Ms. Margaret Lowe has mentioned, these are some of the courses that you are going to study. Okay? But of course, when it comes to the pedagogy and pedagogical content knowledge, it will be in the liberal studies context. Okay? Apart from that, you'll also be arranged to do the practicum in a school, in a secondary school. So you will start your TP, that is the teaching practicum, in year 3 and year 4 as well as year 5. Okay? Now, after talking about the courses offered by us, if you have already attended the talk offered by the Faculty of Social Sciences, you will understand the structure of their program. So you need to fulfill 96 credits in one of the following 5 major programs. Okay? So if you like to take geography, of course, in future, you can teach both liberal studies and geography in the secondary school. Okay? And then if you'd like to take psychology, the principal will like you very much because you are going to teach the life education in the secondary school. And then also liberal studies. So there are a lot of choices. Okay? And these majors will support you to have a very strong subject knowledge in teaching. Now, if you have attended the social sciences faculty's talk, and then you will understand that in their program, they have 2 very special components. One is what they call the social innovation. And then there is another called the global citizenship. Now, all these allow the student to have the internship as well as kind of exchange to overseas, okay? Take for example, I know that in the coming summer, they are going to have one non-local summer institute, which the student can choose either going to Taiwan or to Korea to have a 4-week exchange program. Okay, so very exciting one. Now, apart from studying the courses offered by us and the courses offered by social sciences, students, they also need to study all these courses offered by the university, including 20 credits, common core courses, 18 credits in Chinese and English language courses, and there are also some remaining credits for the students to choose the electives that they really want to study. Okay, now I have introduced some of the basic information. However, what are they going to study? And what are some fun? What are some excitement? Okay, I'm going to let my student to share with you. Now, for the other 3 courses, they have invited 1 student, but now you will see that I have invited 2, one from JUPAS and one from non-JUPAS. And then they will share with you why they choose this program and what are some of the beauty of this program. Okay, Megan and Myra. Okay, thank you very much.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Megan, and she's Myra, and we're the first batch of students from this new curriculum. So, first of all, we would like to brief you on what we're going to talk about later. So, we are going to tell you why we chose this program, and of course, some important things to note, and also our feelings towards this program, and eventually our perspectives towards liberal studies after about 2 months of studies. So Myra's going to talk about why we chose this program.
Good afternoon, everybody. So why did me and Megan chose this program is because, as most of you know, a single degree can take at least 3 years to 4 years, depending on your curriculum. But upon graduation for this program, you're granted 2 bachelors in just a course of 5 years. So this is one of the very main reasons that we chose this program, because it's very appealing, and the perks of a double degree is that it's not restricted. very diversified and flexible. So for the social science degree, you're exposed to more choices, such as you can major in politics, sociology, psychology, social work, public administration, and the list goes on. And another reason why we chose this program is because of our interest in teaching integrated humanities or liberal studies. So when you apply for this program, it's definitely according to our interest in teaching these subjects, and you will learn two different methods of teaching. One is problem-based learning, and one is application of critical thinking. And another perk of this program is that you get to experience two types of classes. One, a small class for your B.Ed related courses, and another, a big class for your social science courses. And for the small class, we only have, for this year, 21 students in our small class, and it has been only 2 months, but we have already developed a very strong relationship among our other classmates and our professors, Dr. Ho and Dr. Eva Chan. And the perk of having a small class, it really allows it allows better cohesion. It develops a stronger relationship between your professors and the members of your program. And so far we did, sometimes after lunch we will go to different restaurants, and recently we went to Yangcha. And then for your big class, for the social science related courses, you will realize that you have courses with students with about 200 to 300 students in your lecture hall or in your class. So you'll definitely get to meet a lot of new people. You'll definitely get to make a lot of new friends. So there's definitely no shortage of friends.
So I'm going to talk about some important things to know for applying this program. So first of all, you really have to do adequate research. I know it takes some time to do some research, but I know that it is through understanding the program you're interested in that you can really understand what you want to do and what you are trying to pursue in your university life. So also, Dr. Ho just mentioned that the program is a 5-year program. So there's no exit point. So we have to make sure that it is something you like. You go according to your interests. And that is something that motivates you throughout the years. So after studying this program for about only 2 months, I already feel that this program is a very exciting and fun program. It provides you many flexibility. It allows you to explore many fields of studies. And of course, it requires lots of self-initiative. So, for example, we went to field trip. We need to arrange interviews with experts, and we have to have group meetings because for our project. So all of these requires lots of management skills, communication skills, like many soft skills. So it is a very rewarding experience. So I feel like it is not a program that only prepare you for your future career, but also preparing you for your life, for what you're going to do in the future. So this is a photo. We went to Namsangwai a few weeks ago, so it's kind of a field trip thing, and it is a new way for us to explore IES, like the one we're doing right now for DSE students. So these are the photos, and we had lots of fun because we're able to experience another way of learning. So it's kind of very interactive and fun.
So after the Namsangwai field study, we came back to the class, and in smaller groups, we did a data analysis. So the first-hand information that we collected from the field study, we came back into our class and we analyzed it, and then we presented it to the class. And then we were critiqued by our peers on how we did in the presentation.
And then a few days ago, we went to OSVIM and NGO, and then it is a very interactive program. It allows us to know more about non-governmental organizations, but also allow us to think deeply about what liberal studies actually is. So it is a very rewarding experience for me, and it's very exciting. I'm very excited about it.
And you will also get an opportunity to interview experts on various phenomenons and discuss various questions on different topics. And this will allow you to have an exchange of ideas. It will expose you to their expert views, and in turn you can share with them your views on the phenomenon. And as a result, you'll get to experience a professional discourse.
Okay. So actually, after 2 months of study, we actually feel like it is a very inspirational study. It does not give you very concrete or definite answers. It allows you to explore your thoughts and knowledge. And actually, I'm a JUPA student, and I also had liberal studies class. So when I was a secondary school student, I think liberal studies is more about absorption of knowledge. Like the more knowledge I know, the better I will perform in liberal studies. But then after this program, I feel like liberal studies is something beyond it. It's something beyond exploration of knowledge. It's more about self-initiatives, about creating your own views and to explore. And it is something that is never-ending. It is an ongoing process. It's a lifelong learning thing.
In my high school, I never took the course Liberal Studies, so this 2 months I already have a perspective on Liberal Studies, and what that is, oneself begins to immerse, explore, and apply a contemporary issue rather than observing it from a distance. So it really inspires you and motivates you to dig into the issue and go and immerse yourself and try to get first-hand knowledge rather than observing it from far or basing it on second-hand research.
So to conclude, we believe that after studying this program, you'll gain a really better perspective towards liberal studies, and you'll gain a really good and fruitful experience. And I strongly encourage all of you to take part in this program, and because I feel like it will allow you to do much reflection and to know more about yourselves too. Yes. So we'll pass the time back to Dr. Ho. Thank you.